as I say, I think the science is very worthy to pursue. I think there's pretty well everything is worthy to pursue. Because I think, as you guys pointed out, that there is a great potential for the benefits of it. The tough thing, the controversial thing that comes in is how the science is actually applied. But the one thing we can't forget is that we all have our own personal ethics, our own personal belief system. And we have to be careful when we apply that belief system to other people. Is it right for me to tell other people what is correct in the world, how we should behave, how we should act? The only best way I can see this is that we live in a democracy and that we decide through democratic ideals how this science should be applied.
In life, the world is meant to be that we have a group of people, civilization comes in, and then it's about time that we move out, and a new group of people enter the world and bring in new ideas and new things in life. I mean, that is life, that is nature, and I feel that we shouldn't mess around with it. What is given to us is because of the people that are within our civilization at that point in time, and if we don't find the cure to certain things, well, that's life. Tough, but we don't play around with things like that. We don't play with human lives. We don't clone. We don't create. We are not God. We allow God to do that. Personally, I feel that, if it's a person's time to go, it's a person's time to go. Meaning to say, bye-bye, you go back to your maker, a new person comes in. That's the cycle of life. And the song Color of the Wind, same concept. We don't play around with nature. We just move on. This is life here. We're just moving on. Anything that is given to us, if it is a cure, if it is something good, then thank God. We found out this cure in our generation, in our time. Tuberculosis, there was a time it was deadly disease. Now, it's nothing. When you have tuberculosis, you just go take a pill and take it for 6 months, and then you're okay. But that's life. You cannot have everything you want all the time. It's not the way it should be. So we replicate. I think that in the long run, there are many things we don't see that we are harming.
That's true.
Many things we don't notice. We look at it now and we say, oh, it's beautiful, but there are many hidden things we don't see right now. We will not see until we get there. And it will cause, I'm sure it will cause harm. Because when you play around with the cycle of nature, you change the course of things. And it will harm something else. It will not harm you or the person you cure. It will harm something else that you don't see at the moment.
Well, as far as playing God is concerned, of course we are playing God. I mean, the advent of modern technology, it's always about how we can control nature, how we can manipulate things so far as they can serve us, the human race. It's not that it's bad to play God, but as long as we don't usurp that from Him, so as long as we don't usurp it absolutely, in a very complete sense, that we already transcend even the limitations that make us human. For example, death or aging, because these actually give meaning to human life. To be afraid of these normal things actually reduces what it means to be human. So, in a way, we shouldn't usurp it.
Right now, if there's an immediacy of need, I don't think we can just stand there and debate about it. If we have the chance to actually do something for the other human being, as far as it is necessary and it is required, then I think it's justified.